everyone, and welcome to Southern Soul Tarot. If this is your first time here. So today, I had some free time from work, so I thought it would be a good idea, since I haven't done any readings online in a while, to maybe possibly do like all the elements, just kind of do fire, earth, air, and water individually, see what comes out for those. And then, of course, if anybody has any questions about those, they can go ahead and ask them. But I'm going to, again, go ahead and do those 4 elements to kind of get them out, kind of like as a collective reading. So, again, it's going to be water, fire, earth, and then air. And then, of course, at the end, if anybody has questions, we can go ahead and look further into those questions. So, again, I want to welcome you to Southern Soul Tarot. I greatly appreciate y'all joining us. So we're going to start off with the water signs and kind of see what it is that they need to know for the collective for this week. Which would be starting today until, so today is Thursday, I believe. No, I'm sorry, Wednesday. So it'll be this Wednesday to next Wednesday. So let's go ahead and see what water signs need to know about this Wednesday to next Wednesday. And if y'all are new here and y'all are enjoying, hey Tammy, how are you? Thank you for joining me. I'm doing a collective read for the water, fire, earth, and air. And then I have some spreads available if anybody wants any, or you can ask whatever question you want in general, as you know. So, but again, thank you, for joining me. I really appreciate it. So I really apologize that my schedule is very kind of like patchy in between, in the sense of like I'm not really able to set a solid time as to when I'm able to come on, but I have a new job that I'm kind of balancing time with, which I think I kind of mentioned last time. So I just want to kind of throw that out there again. So we're going to look at water signs. So there's going to be Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. We're going to see what's going on with them from this Wednesday to next Wednesday, what they need to know. If it does not feel like it applies to you, then it probably does not. So you can go ahead and click off if you feel like it does not apply, or you can go ahead and just maybe also sometimes in readings, if you feel it doesn't apply to you, it could also be your partner's feelings. If it is not your partner's feelings, then again, it does not apply to you. So, or it should not, if it's not feeling like it fits. So we're going to go ahead and get started. But I'm doing good. I just found out I have to have foot surgery again. And I think right when I met you last time, I just had it already. And so now I get to have it again. Hi, Tara. I was telling Tammy I get to have foot surgery again. I'm super excited. So I have to get some stuff done to prevent some other stuff from happening with my feet. But my foot surgery is going to be possibly towards the end of May. Possibly. I mean, it's already kind of set up that way, but we're going to kind of see what happens. So I was also letting Tammy know, Tara, we are doing water signs to start with. So it's going to be your Cancer, Scorpios, Pisces. We're going to see that this can be just a collective reading as far as relationships. However you feel it fits into your life, then you put it wherever you feel it fits. If you feel it does not fit or it does not go with your story, then it probably does not. So again, because of a collective reading, it will get whoever needs to hear the messages the most, they're going to kind of come out for you. So, and hello, Vicky, welcome. Nice to have you, and love the color purple. It's beautiful. So let's go ahead and see what does the water signs need to know for this week. So right away, water signs, you have the sun in reverse. So with the sun in reverse kind of comes out when you're kind of not feeling so positive, so, enthusiastic about something, feeling like something is going to restart in a positive new way, being excited about it. So it's kind of having things in the recent past feeling that way. So I'm going to say that is recent past energy going into the present. So in the present, that could kind of shift for you, water signs, but it does look like in the recent past, though, things just kind of were not going. Like it's like you would plant the seed, try to make it grow, but it just would not kind of. And sunflowers show up a lot for that. So with the Two of Swords, you also have the number 2 coming out. So this could be going on for 2 weeks, 2 months, but more or less, it kind of looks like you kind of need to kind of let some things go in the sense of the mind. I feel like there's 2 air signs that are heavily, so you could be an air sign, water sign that I'm speaking to, or vice versa, or you could both carry it in some way. But there's something like, it's like you both have to make a decision to mentally get past something, make a plan and let it happen, or to let it go and kind of move forward. So you got a lot of reversals. So reversals usually are something that are going to come in when it's time to push something away. So that's kind of what's coming out for that. And then welcome, Orca Lover. If I'm too loud, I apologize. It echoes really bad in here. Just let me know. I'm working on I do have a microphone. I just don't know where it is. So I'm sorry that I cannot find it. So, well, we look in the future. So in the future of, water signs, again, you kind of have the devil in reverse. But when you're looking at what the past has here, which is kind of like a letdown, a breaking down of something not growing, something not going in the direction you need it to, or the compromise not being there, it's almost like it needs to end. So it's time for that relationship to kind of give a bit of a release. It's almost like there's a resistance to the release, but the release needs to happen. So it's like it's going to keep coming up almost in that way. So, that's kind of what I get with that. So I'm going to see, what is the sun here with the other card? Wheel of Fortune. So with this person or situation, water sign, I feel like you keep trying to make it work. And that's why the sun is here, because you keep replanting seeds. You keep replanting seeds and you keep hoping everything's going to work better. You can even bring new things into the situation. When I say new things, I mean like, bringing in new people, new opportunities, things that should probably be put on the back burner. But so like you need to work with somebody. I know it's like you need to work with somebody to make something work before you keep adding more. I feel like water signs keep adding more stuff before they take care of the stuff that needs to be addressed. That's super big. So, and again, this is not all. This is just a collective. So this is whoever needs to hear it the most. So if it don't apply to you, then it does not apply to you. But again, I am feeling like the reason that things have not been kind of going and growing the way you need is because the reason for doing it is a bit off. And not saying it's off for the wrong reason. It's just maybe like how they say, like, you think you want something until you get it. Like, be careful what you wish for is a little bit of that, a little bit. So, let's see. Why is the Two of Swords here with the Wheel of Fortune? I want to welcome everyone as they come in the room. Thank you for joining us. So the King of Cups is here in reverse. So this is a male water sign. So if you're not with a male water sign, but you're in a relationship with a male, they might carry a lot of water, but it kind of seems like the relationship is probably not going so smoothly. If it was going smoothly, it would go like this. You're looking at it, it should like smoothly flow. But when it's upside down, it looks like it's hitting the rocks. Everything's upside down. And so it could be a male, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. You're having problems with Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. So you might want to deal with that because it's going to come back in the future. I feel like it keeps getting brushed brushed under the rug, and then it keeps popping back up, and it's a big problem. So, so in the near future, if it's not addressed, it can cause a lot of anxiety, depression. And I think that you feel if you handle it a certain way or don't handle it a certain way, it's going to increase these feelings of anxiety, depression. But I feel like you need to go with your gut and you need to go with what you need to do. So if like you feel like this is not working out anymore, like whatever commitments are important and you want to keep them. Obviously, you keep your word. But at some point, there's also points where it's like enough's enough. And that's where it hits. So you got the number 9. So about September-ish time, you're going to have enough, or it could be even 9 weeks. But it could be September-ish time. So that's going to be more for water signs. Again, it's not really a horrible reading. It's just saying it's time to transition away from somebody or something, but not pushing it away because I think you're comfortable. And there's no reason to be comfortable because I feel like you kind of have the upper hand about certain things at this point and not so much financial things like that, anything like that. So let me check all of the things. Let me check all the comments. And how have you been, Orca Lover? Thank you so much for joining us. And Vicky again, Tara, Tammy. We are, and I know, I'm going to write it down now. Let me look at my calendar because I do have now I know I'll have the surgery coming up next month. Let me go ahead and look at the calendar so we can set up something for Patreon. And I want to see what days. Tammy and Tara, since you're both here, what's your ideal day for Patreon? Because y'all are the main focus of that right now. So is it Saturday, Sunday, Friday, Wednesday, like whatever day, like just throw a day out and then, or throw 2 to 3 days out, and then whatever days, like y'all's days match, we'll make it that. And then whoever joins us later will accommodate that as well. But like Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Wednesday, Monday, like whatever day is best for you. Okay, so Tammy has Saturday, Sunday, or Wednesday. So sun. You sat on the sun on Wednesday. I'm sorry, that was really corny. I feel like a kindergarten teacher when I said that. I don't even know if you heard me. Okay, but Tammy. Okay, so Tara, out of Saturday, Sunday, Wednesday, Tara. Wednesday, Sunday night. Okay, so. All right, so we got Sunday and Wednesday, ladies. Sunday morning / night, or Wednesday morning / night. And then we're set. We're on our way. Because I got a lot of videos we need to make. I don't know when to do it. Night for Tammy. And either night. Okay, so y'all both want nights. So do y'all want Wednesday or Sunday now? I'm pretty sure that's the last part we're at. So now we're at night. I just need Wednesday or Sunday. Nobody wants mornings, and I agree. I'm very good, thank you. I'm actually, it stinks that I have to get it done again, but like, so the screws in my feet are really starting to bother me. Okay. So yeah, like I'm kind of like, I just ready to get it over with so I can kind of get back to my normal kind of routine, because it takes so long. Like any hands, foot, like anything like that type of surgery takes so long to like heal up, just because it's like thin skin, nerves, things like that. So, okay, so she said either night. So let me go back up real quick. Okay, so let's do Wednesday night, y'all. I think that's a good day. So Wednesday night, let's do 6 p.m. Is that good for everybody? For Patreon? We're going to be doing videos on how to do candles, how to do protection jars, how to do protection around your house, how to do tarot, how to do pretty much anything that you want to talk about. All right, sounds good. So we will start doing these Wednesday at 6 p.m. I have it down. So I will send y'all those links soon, 6 p.m. on Wednesday. And then our first one will just kind of be like, even though it's like not really meet and greet, I'm just going to write it as that. And then if anybody joins us in between, great. Okay, so let's get now back to the signs, I guess, because I kind of got off a little bit there. And again, I want to thank y'all as y'all come in the room, and everybody who's already here. I greatly appreciate it. So we're on fire signs now. So fire is going to be your Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. So we're going to go ahead and see how this Wednesday to next Wednesday is going to be going for them. So we're going to ask our spirit guides, ancestors, and sources to come in for fire signs. All right, so here we go, fire. What is up with fire's recent past that they need to know about? So Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, what is up with your recent past that you need to know about or kind of Okay, so there's something here in the recent past. There's a bit of a lack. Now, this could be of the home, work, or maybe just taking care of yourself health-wise, individually. Now, it is earth signs, but as far as the pentacles, but when you have those signs come out, they're usually money, health, learning, those sorts of things. So when you have them in reverse, it's kind of like lacking, not really doing that, not putting the time in, and not really having much take off from it. So again, how I was saying earlier, it's kind of like planting the seeds with that pentacle to make it grow into something more like a money tree. You have kind of been slacking a little bit, or you feel somebody has possibly been maybe taking it from you. So we're going to go into a little bit further. Again, if you don't feel that you're the person in the particular spread and you feel that it's being done to you, then it more is likely being done to you. So you just want to go with the role that it fits for you out of the situation you are in. So the next one is going to be death. So death is saying whatever's going on with this particular person feels very work oriented, but it also feels somewhat attached to like how it affects your family. It feels like it needs to go. It needs to move out of the way. So death is kind of like letting something go, moving on to something better. So it's not really leaving behind anything, because you're not leaving behind anything that was doing you any good to begin with. So it's saying you could have lots of options with the 7 of Cups. Use those options. You have lots to choose from, but make sure that you look in each cup, look thoroughly into each cup, and make sure that you don't just make an impulsive decision, because that happens a lot. Fire signs, and not to be rude, fire signs are impulsive. You are fire, so you spark off. So you kind of do that. That's just a trait, just like earth signs are, picky or whatever. So you have judgment also in the past. So a lot of this conflict that could be in the past, whether it be through work or whether it could be personal, family, friendship, but it feels like there was a lot of judgment going on. So somebody really didn't care so much for the other person or the way they were doing something. So that's where the death comes in. So you kind of want to see why death is here. So death is here basically because it is time to move on. So this could be going on for like 5 weeks, 5 months. It could be 5 months from now when it comes in, but it's just showing that, this ending is coming in this time frame, but it needs to come in. And when that happens, you will have choices. So go ahead and make sure you make the right choice, and it'll be the best choice for you, fire sign. So let's see what that is. With that, you have the 3 of Pentacles. So again, it might be connected again to work and family, a little bit of both, but it's like working with friends, working with family, or trying to build something that's sturdy, like something that lasts, like businesses, things like that. So that's going to be something that's going to be in the near future. So this ending that needs to happen with this person is bringing in a more solid foundation with somebody you need it with. So that is yours, fire sign. And then we'll have earth coming up in air. And then again, we do have a spread available if you would like the spread. It was a guidance spread. So it's like a 5-card spread. So that's up to you if that's something you want to do. So we're going to go ahead and do earth signs. Oh, yeah. My foot. I know, right? I just didn't think I'd have to have, he suggested doing it again. And I was like, I don't know. I'm not going to do the whole foot again. Not the way I did it last time. It would be too much. I'm sorry. Yeah, so I wouldn't be able to do it that way. And thank you for sharing the links. I greatly appreciate it. And as y'all come in the room, if you enjoy the chat, if you want to hit the thumbs up, I greatly appreciate that as well. And again, if you have any questions, you can go ahead and ask them, and I'll be more than happy to answer them. So kind of let's see with earth signs. What does earth need to know for this Wednesday to next Wednesday? See what's been going on. Earth signs. So it's Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn. I'm a Virgo. So Ace of Wands. So it's time for movement. So you've had a lot of things come in the recent past to push you a different direction, and you can't stop it. So it's kind of like, to me, this is like, it's almost like it looks like she's like hiding behind something, but she's also been forced that direction too. So it's like you've been forced to kind of move forward and figure it out, because it's time for you to do so. So that could be, this feels more job related, but I feel like, again, because income and things and jobs really connect to home, I do feel like there's some of that there. So let me see with that as well. You have the Tower. So again, there's huge changes going on, I think, for earth signs. Again, that Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn energy. So you have a lot of movement that needed to happen. And I think the problem is with earth signs, we don't like to make the movement. We also don't like it to be made on us, but we also kind of just want to like sit back, chill, and like kind of like let it happen and hope it goes for the best. But that's not usually how it goes. And even if it does or doesn't, it's not the point. The point is we really don't like conflict is the point. I don't know. Tammy's also an earth sign. So I'm just saying, for me, I don't like the conflict, so I'll let things kind of sit until they end up in the Tower. And so so you're losing a few things, but it's things that needed to be lost almost. It's like jobs, friendships, all those things that just aren't benefiting you. They're just a waste of time, waste of space, and a pain in the ass, to be completely honest. They needed to go away. They needed to collapse. So the next thing you have is the Page of Cups. So this is someone coming in young and mature and trying to take something that is not theirs. It could be a female for you particularly. But it could also say that you're feeling like a little bit fragile in that sense, like no matter what age you are, that you're not knowing how to emotionally handle this situation because it is coming in fast. Fires quick, and then you have everything collapsing on you. So it's almost like getting really bad news and having to figure out how to deal with it really quick. So it's almost like whether you don't handle it well or someone around you feel isn't helping or maybe giving as much, or they're contributing to the problem. But as we both know, it's a little bit of both sides. You know, if someone's triggering you, what is it about it that's triggering you? Because if something's triggering you, then it's something that still bothers you. So that's something that's, happening for you individually. So you have the High Priestess. So you almost have an awakening moment, earth signs. So it's like with this push of going forward, it's kind of like you've had that aha moment of you have been pushed. It's time to recognize the good sides, but also your bad sides. With the light and the dark of the High Priestess. So this will help you grow spiritually, but it'll also help you kind of just understand better. Because I think sometimes when you can't grasp why somebody would do something, or you wouldn't do that to yourself, then like you just don't grasp it and it hurts, right? But like when you can see, like, step back, and this is kind of like some of the cases we're watching lately, or I'm watching lately, different perspective of crime cases. You're not bad mouthing victims. You're not bad mouthing anything. You're only looking at the situation and how it could have contributed. So to me, that's the High Priestess for the earth signs right now. I feel like you're looking at different areas that could have contributed to the problem and that you almost instinctually knew it and you still let it happen. That's what I feel like earth signs are kind of dealing with. Because earth signs are very intuitive, actually, like highly intuitive and not given enough credit for it. And I'm not even talking about myself. I'm just talking about in general. A lot of them are. I watched another reader who said the same thing in the sense of like, they're just more aware because they're a little bit more empathic for some reason, I guess. I don't mind being stuck with you at all. So let's see with the Tower. What else do we need to know? So right now, earth signs, you could be losing sleep, having lots of anxiety, lots of depression, lots of those things coming in right now. But it's almost like you need to feel it. Because I think earth signs numb their feelings a lot, like a whole lot. In any way, and I don't mean that like nothing negatively towards anybody. I mean, even if you go outside and start planting a garden just so that you can avoid what's going on inside of your house, it's still kind of numbing the feelings and not acknowledging it and not taking care of it. So I think earth signs will tend to do that. At least I will. So I'm going to speak for myself on that. But I have heavy earth in all of my charts. So with the last one, what does Earth need to know? Earth needs to know the Nine of Wands is coming to an end. So I think for Earth signs, you've been putting up with a lot of shit for a long time. And it's a lot of like, I'm blindsided shit. You know what I mean? Like I didn't even know this was coming. I try to do the right thing. I try to do, you know what I mean? And the number 9 is very important there. If you need to break it down from 6 to 3, but you're going in 3s in that pattern, you just kind of need to know that a little bit with the earth sign. You have this in the future where there's still that immaturity, but it's also not going to last. It's not something that can stay. It's not something that can be stable. It's going to pass on. So, and on the bottom, you also have the 4 of Swords. So it's coming out of resting. So again, earth signs. I don't know how many people, again, have been hermit mode or kind of to themselves. I know I definitely have. I have all kinds of ideas written down. I just haven't moved on them. So again, I think we're starting to get our planning skills, kind of, not skills, but kind of like that spark back. Okay. I guess is the best way to say it. So I feel like earth signs are finally starting to kind of find themselves again and get their energy back and try to figure out how to put it together in the best way. So yeah, the whole year has sucked. Well, it's only like what, May? Even that, but it's had its moments. I did have like foot surgery for like the 3rd time. But that was Earth. So if there's any Earth signs that are watching or any other signs that are watching that have any questions about their spread so far, we have 4 in the room, and welcome to the 4 in the room. I hope y'all are enjoying. Like I said, if y'all have any questions, let me know. Like I said, we'd be more than happy to have you as a part of Cinnamon Soul Tarot. So if you'd like to click the subscribe bar, I'm about to say confirm bar, subscribe bar, go ahead. And, we're going to start doing a lot more of these readings and kind of like personal readings. So, and thank you, Tammy, too, for being a member for 33 months? Yes, 33 months. I wish I had it on StreamYard so I can click on that. So thank you so much, Tammy, for everything that you do for us. We greatly appreciate it. And the last sign we have is going to be air. So we're going to go into air now. And if anybody has any questions about that, when we get done with it or during it, let me know. But your air is going to be your Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. It's going to be from today into next Wednesday. Love you too, Tammy. Yeah, and whenever y'all get a chance, there's links in the comment for Tara's store, which is Metaphysical Gypsy. If there isn't a link for Tammy's, I think you should be able to post the link to your page, Tammy, if you have it. If not, I can put it in the description area along with Tara's store whenever I'm done. But check them out. They have great stuff in there. Tammy does great readings. Tara's has all kinds of things available. So make sure you check them out. All right, so we're going to do air. So let's go with Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. We're going to ask for spirit guides, ancestors, archangels, all that good stuff to come in. And we are just going to see what it is that air signs kind of need to know. So what do air signs need to know about the recent past going into the future? So again, with air signs here, you almost have no movement. So it's kind of like, again, where earth signs had movement and they finally pushed it forward. So it's like that fire energy, like that you're making it happen. It's passionate. You mean it. Like you're determined. It's like they're still like wanting to make a move, but they keep halting. I feel like you keep halting and have like hesitating. I don't really know why. I feel like you feel like you owe something or you feel like you should do something a certain way. But what is the Ace of Wands in reverse for? 10 of Pentacles. So it's almost like, air signs, I kind of feel like you're living in a fantasy world. And I hate to say that in that way, but it's like, in the past, there's been no positive movement as far as like, it's like one person in the relationship or one person, whether it be your partner or your friend, is putting more effort in than the other. One person is gaining more than the other, but it's almost like one person feels like they can't do any better. So I might as well just like take it for what it is. Right. So, So you hope for the 10 of Pentacles, you hope for things to improve. But again, with the Queen of Swords in reverse, this is going to be your Aquarius, Gemini, Libra energy. They can be cusping it, or they can be those signs, but they can just carry the traits as well. It's just saying that they're kind of being mentally, though. This is your mental area, your planning, things like that. So it's more or less saying that the person that you're trying to deal with knows that they're playing games on you. They know that they're getting the better advantage, or better advantage in the situation than you are. And that's how the long term is always going to be for them. So it's kind of like they're not really worried about what comes for you, I guess. They're more looking out for themselves. And now that's just some air signs. Again, it's not all, it's only whatever ones you feel are fitting in. Yeah, so with the 9 of Cups, it could too, if it's not a relationship, it could also be something else that you're emotionally attached to that you don't feel, it's like you feel successful and you feel happy with what you've done, but you also feel a little bit put off by it and you're not really sure what to do with it. And that again goes with that number 9. So you have 9 to 10. For the air signs for that number. So that's going to be like September or October-ish area. I mean, it could be a little bit sooner, but it feels more around those times whenever you figure it out. More or less what kind of change it is that you want. So currently, you're kind of working on building that strength, independent strength too. So strength is also, in this particular card, she is taming the lion in the situation. So there might be something in your life that needs that. It could be a work situation. It could be a family or friend situation. But it's also saying, like, let it, like in Hermit, you wouldn't know. In reverse, it's kind of like letting it kind of come out so it doesn't build up. Because sometimes letting Hermit build up and not being used to that energy can do more harm than good, I feel like. So in the last one, as soon as you are you have that Queen of Swords energy, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius coming out in the future. There's a little bit of resistance coming out for some things that are coming towards them. As far as, like I said, it could be work related, whether relationship or friendship related, but either way, it's going to be something that they're feeling like whether I need to make this work or I cannot make this work anymore. So with the moon there, it's also saying that you're looking at new perspectives, new light, new ways to handle something, new cycles. So it's kind of like letting things kind of sit and then seeing how they come out. Seeing how things improve. So kind of how people will say, kind of take a break, let things kind of die down. You have that kind of yin and yang with the moon too. So, it's kind of, again, what I'm only picking up so far for air signs. So air signs, you have a lot of decisions to be made that seems like they're kind of like been put off because you're more comfortable in the situation you're in. But as soon as you make those, it'll kind of show you more of the two paths you can take to help improve those things. So that is actually the last sign, y'all. Do any of y'all have questions about those? We've done them all. For the air, yeah. Well, what I feel like with the air is like I feel like I've been trying, but I'm almost disappointed because something just kind of lacks at certain times. But there's a way to change it. I just haven't seen it yet. So that's what I'm saying. There's just that little energy with air. There's that strength there that they have, but there's something that they're also a little bit nervous about making that change. But yeah, I wanted to start doing these again because honestly, I like doing the true crime and stuff, but it's not something that like I'm gonna set up unless it's something I feel like pulled to. I'm not gonna set up a whole like spread. I would do almost a reading like this, like how I'm doing this right now. Like if there was any more crime requests, I guess, I would do the reading how I'm doing it now. Now, I know in the past people liked, the black blankets and all that kind of stuff like that and setting up, which is great, but it's a lot. It takes a lot. It takes me about an hour, actually, almost 2 hours to set up that way. So it's easier kind of just to come on here and do it this way. So, and again, I'm going to try to come on here daily. I am going to try to see which times work the best. I know for me in the past, the times that worked the best were the evening. But again, I'm going to kind of go with, what everybody is comfortable with. So, and then we have, let me see the date real quick. 26. Okay. So are you, Tara and Tammy, are y'all busy Friday? Because we need to do y'all's readings, y'all's monthly readings for Patreon, so that way I can go ahead and give y'all a call. And see, Tammy, like you have a setup like that. I want to set it up like that, and I have like cameras and stands where you can like angle it to where it's supposed to look like that, but it doesn't look like that to me. Like it doesn't look like clear and like I don't know. I just don't like the way it looks. I feel like everybody else's looks better. Okay, so Friday. Okay. So I will give y'all a call on Friday and we will do your readings. Tammy, you have 2, I believe. And then Terry, you have yours. And I think that's it for now. So I want to thank y'all for joining me. And it wasn't a super long live, but figured I'd do something on here. I keep trying to come on with like some cases and stuff, but I don't know, it just seems like easier just to do the readings. You're welcome, Tara, and thank you for joining me, and thank you, Tammy. I think Orca Lover was here earlier, so thank you, Orca Lover, and Vicky. Oh, Tammy, did you ever get your StreamYard figured out? Just out of curiosity. If not, you can text me about it too. I just didn't know if you got it figured out yet. Let me turn the fan on. Yeah, so it's great seeing you too. And I can't wait to see your new house. I'm so excited. I'm so excited for the party. Especially because it'll be before I get my foot stuff done. You haven't figured it out? I'm going to text you then. And I'm going to show you what I do because I feel like you should be able to do it. Like I can bring you in on my StreamYard, but if you do a StreamYard on yours, that would like help. Like that would be really good. So I'm going to see if I can like screenshot it and show you what I do for my side. And then we'll see. Let me see real quick. Okay. Yes. And that's what Tara and I are going to talk about. Her shop and stuff and what she wants to do. But it is doing amazing. Everybody's doing amazing. And Tammy's channel as well. But I'm going to go ahead and sign out. I need to go turn the fan on. I put incense on, but I didn't turn the fan on. So it's like choking me out with incense over here. But if y'all have any questions, let me know. If anybody has any requests or if y'all have any like spread requests that y'all want to do, just leave it in the comment section and I will get back to y'all. Stephen Smith. I hadn't heard of Stephen Smith. I'll have to look into that. But I have not been home at all lately. I've been so freaking busy. It's not funny. But again, I love each and every one of you. Y'all have a great day. And I will talk to you soon. And then we'll do y'all's readings on Friday. Oh, is that the one they're saying that the brother Buster killed or something, Tammy? Is it that guy? Love you too. If it is, I heard of it, so we can talk about it. Yeah, that's him. Okay. So I'll write it down. I'll look it up and we'll talk about it on the next live. So if I can't do a live tomorrow, we're going to be doing one the next day. I'm going to start getting back to the schedule the best that I can. Again, I cannot guarantee what times. So if you would like to be a part of those lives, we would love to have you as a part of the lives to get your opinions on live cases, cases of the past, anything that's going on. So, if you'd like to join, the Southern Soul Tarot family, we greatly appreciate it and we'd love to have you. If you click that subscribe bar and the notification bell, it will let you know whenever we go live. So, and again, that way it'll keep you updated because, again, at this point, I'm trying to more set a schedule and see, what we can get from that. So y'all have a great day. Thank you so much for joining me. Love each and every one of you, and I will see you soon. Bye.